Have you ever spent good money on a box of whitening strips, peeled them on, sat there with that stinging, tingling feeling on your gums, told yourself that meant they were working, and then a week or two later looked in the mirror and found your teeth pretty much the same shade they always were? A lot of people have. They buy the strips, they buy the little glowing kits, they buy the pens, and they end up with sore gums, zingy, sensitive teeth, and a smile that never quite got the way they hoped. What if I told you that for a great many of you, especially those of us past 60, those strips were never going to fix the thing you are actually seeing in the mirror, and that there is a gentler, cheaper, honest way to get real results without punishing your teeth? Now, you might be asking, but does the cheap, natural way actually work, Dr. Hale? Or is that just talk? For the kind of staining most people have, yes, it genuinely does, and more safely. But I have to be honest with you from the very start, more honest than the box will ever be. Most of the yellow you are seeing after 60 is not even a stain sitting on the surface where a strip could reach it. Dr. Warren Hale, your neighborhood dentist, and after 30 years chairside, I have watched good people chase whiter teeth in ways that quietly hurt them, and I want to save you that. So drop the shame at the door. Wanting a nicer smile is not vanity, and if the strips let you down, that is not your failing, it is theirs. Grab a pen, because today I am going to tell you the honest truth about whitening, why the strips disappoint so many of you, and the safe, natural way to actually brighten your teeth. Now, one careful and honest word before we go further, and today it matters more than usual, so please listen closely. I am here to teach, not to diagnose you. I am not your dentist, and nothing here replaces a real exam by someone who can look inside your mouth. And because we are talking about whitening today, hear this plainly. Some of the things sold and passed around for whiter teeth can wear away your enamel, and enamel does not grow back, not ever. So listen to the cautions as carefully as the tips. If your gums are receding, if your teeth are already sensitive, or if you have crowns, fillings, or a single dark tooth, please talk to your own dentist before you whiten anything. Good? Then let us get into it. Let me give you the one idea that changes how you see this whole subject, because once you understand it, you will never waste money on the wrong product again. There are two completely different reasons a tooth looks darker than you want, and they are not the same thing at all. The first is what we call a surface stain, an extrinsic stain. That is the film that builds up on the outside of the enamel from coffee, tea, red wine, and tobacco. It sits on the surface, and the good news is it can be removed. The second kind is different, and this is the one nobody explains to you. It is the color coming from inside the tooth, what we call intrinsic. And here is the part that matters most for our age group. As you get older, your enamel, the white outer shell, naturally thins with all its years of use, and underneath the enamel is a layer called dentin, which is naturally more yellow. So as the white shell thins, more of that yellower inside shows through, and your teeth look warmer and darker even when they are perfectly clean and healthy. That is not a stain. There is nothing on the surface to scrub off. It is the tooth showing its age from the inside. And this is the whole reason the strips disappoint so many of you. A strip works mostly on the surface. It cannot reach in and repaint the dentin. So if what you are seeing is age showing through thinning enamel, and for most people over 60 that is a big part of it, no strip on the shelf is going to give you back the teeth you had at 30. Knowing which kind you are dealing with is everything. So let me be straight about the strips themselves, because I am not here to just bash them. I am here to tell you the truth. Used exactly as the directions say, the peroxide in a name brand strip does not, by the honest evidence, eat away your enamel. I want to be fair about that, because you will hear people online say the strips dissolve your teeth, and that is not what the research actually shows when they are used properly. So the problem with strips is not usually that they destroy enamel. The problems are these. First, that peroxide very commonly makes teeth sensitive, achy, zingy in the cold. And for those of us who already have thinning enamel or a little gum recession, that sensitivity can be real and miserable. Second, wherever the strip touches your gums, that gel irritates and can burn the soft tissue, which is that sting you feel. Third, and this one catches so many older folks off guard, whitening does absolutely nothing to a crown, a veneer, or an old filling. Those do not change color. So if you have a crown on a front tooth, and most of us have some dental work up front by our age, you whiten the natural teeth around it and end up with a patchwork, one tooth darker than its neighbors, looking worse than when you started. And fourth, the plain fact that they often do not fix the age yellowing you were chasing, so you keep buying box after box hunting a result that was never in that package. Let me stop here and take the shame off you, because a lot of people feel foolish about this. I think of a woman I will call Lorraine, who came in a little heartbroken. Her granddaughter's wedding was coming, and she wanted to look her best in the photographs, which is a lovely human thing to want. So she had bought the strongest strips she could find, and wanting faster results, used them twice a day, longer than the box said. By the time she came to me, her gums were raw and sore, her teeth ached at every cold sip, and worst of all, the strips had lightened her natural teeth just enough to make the crown on her front tooth stand out dark, so she had a blotchy, mismatched smile right before the wedding. She was near tears, certain she had ruined everything. She had not. She had just been sold the wrong tool and used it too hard, which is the most understandable mistake in the world when nobody ever explained the right way. I will tell you how Lorraine's story ends in a moment. So here is the honest, safe, natural way to actually brighten your teeth, and I am going to give you the payoff plainly, in order cheapest first. The very first move, and it is free, is to go after the real surface stains at their source, the coffee, the tea, the red wine, the tobacco. You do not have to give them up. Just do not sip them slowly all day long, because it is the constant contact that lets the stain build and set into the surface. Have your coffee within a stretch of time and then be done. Rinse your mouth with plain water afterward to carry the staining away. And for iced coffee or iced tea, a straw genuinely helps by carrying it past the front teeth. Stop feeding the stain, and you stop most of it from ever forming. That is the foundation, and it costs you nothing. The second thing, and it is a real one, is a good whitening toothpaste, used normally twice a day. But understand honestly what it does and does not do, because the name oversells it. A decent whitening toothpaste works by gently polishing the surface film off your enamel, lifting the coffee and tea stain. It is not bleach, and that is fine. That is what makes it safe for daily use. What it will do is keep the surface clean and a shade brighter. What it will not do is change the actual internal color of your teeth, so do not expect a dramatic transformation from a tube. Pick a gentle one. Use it as your normal paste, and let it quietly keep the surface stain from building. A few dollars and no harm. Now here is the single most effective and genuinely safe thing on this whole list, and it is one most people never think of as whitening at all: a professional cleaning. When a hygienist cleans and polishes your teeth, they lift off years of built-up surface stain and hardened deposits that no strip and no paste can touch, and people are honestly amazed, again and again, at how much brighter and lighter their teeth look walking out, just from having that buildup professionally removed. That is real whitening, it is safe, and it comes with the bonus of protecting your gums and your health at the same time. So if you want brighter teeth and you are going to spend money on one thing, a cleaning is very often the best value brightening there is, and I would never ever tell you to skip it. And the fourth thing, for those of you who truly do want to bleach your teeth a real shade or two lighter, not just clean the surface, there is a safe way to do it, and it is not the drugstore strip, and it is not a DIY hack. It is your own dentist making you a set of custom-fitted trays, molded to your exact mouth, used with a professional strength gel under their guidance. Because the trays fit you precisely, the gel stays on the teeth and off the gums, so you get far less of the burning and the runaway sensitivity. Your dentist can control the strength and pace it so your teeth are not aching, and it simply works better and more evenly than a one-size strip ever could. And here is the honest part about money. It costs more up front than a single box of strips, yes, but for a person who keeps buying box after box, year after year, the custom trays often come out cheaper in the long run, and you actually get the result. That is the honest premium route, done right and done safely. Now, let me give you my honest pass on the natural hacks, because I know some of you have seen them online, and I promised you the truth. The strawberry mashed with baking soda rubbed on the teeth. The studies have actually looked at that one, and it does not meaningfully whiten your teeth. And the little acid in the strawberry plus the scrubbing is a risk to your enamel for no real reward. The lemon juice, the lemon peel, the orange peel rubbed on your teeth. Please do not. Lemon is strongly acidic, and rubbing acid on your enamel wears it away permanently. And thinner enamel actually looks more yellow, so you make the very problem worse while feeling like you are fixing it. The charcoal powder and charcoal paste I have talked about before. It is abrasive. The dental associations do not recommend it for lack of safety evidence, and it often costs you the fluoride that protects your teeth. And the oil pulling, the swishing of coconut oil, it will not whiten your teeth, whatever the internet promises, though it is at least harmless if you enjoy it. So of all the natural ideas floating around, the ones that truly help are the free, boring ones, cutting the stain at the source, and the ones that hurt you are the acidic, scrubby ones that feel dramatic, boring, and gentle wins. Dramatic and gritty costs you enamel you can never replace. Take a breath here, because I want to say something that matters more than any product. Let me be honest about expectations, because I used to hand out whitening advice as though everyone should be chasing the same blinding, blue-white, movie star smile, and I was wrong about that. As we age, our teeth naturally take on a warmer, more ivory shade, and that is not dirt, and it is not failure. It is a healthy, older tooth. The goal is not to look 25. The goal is clean, healthy, and a comfortable shade or two brighter than neglect would leave you. And there is a real danger in chasing too far, because if you bleach thinning older enamel over and over, you can make your teeth painfully sensitive and even leave them looking translucent and a little gray at the edges, which reads as older, not younger. A natural, healthy smile at 70 is a beautiful thing. A bleached, aching, translucent one is not the win people think it is. Let me come back to Lorraine, because her ending is the whole lesson. We let her sore gums heal. We started with a thorough professional cleaning, which by itself lifted years of coffee stain and brightened her more than she expected. Then, because she still wanted a touch more for the photographs, we made her a set of custom trays and did it gently at a pace that never left her teeth aching, and we chose a shade that matched her existing crown, so there was no more patchwork. She walked into that wedding with an even, natural, comfortable smile and no raw gums. Same wish she started with. A safe road instead of a harmful one. That is all it took. Now, a plain word about cost and about the office, because whitening is where a great deal of money changes hands, and you deserve to be smart about it. The whitening chair is one of the places a corporate office will upsell you hardest. The expensive in-office laser session, the big package. Some people love it, and that is fine, but you are always allowed to ask for the simpler, cheaper, custom take-home trays instead, and you are allowed to start with just a cleaning and see how you feel about the color after that before you spend a fortune. And one honest safety line I will not skip. If a single tooth has gone dark on its own, darker than all the others, that is not a job for any whitening product at all. That can mean the nerve inside that tooth has trouble, and it needs your dentist to look at it, not a strip. Do not try to whiten one dark tooth into matching the rest. Have it checked. So let us bring it home, plain and simple. First, know what you are looking at. Surface stain you can lift, or the deeper age color that no strip can reach. Cut the coffee, tea, and wine stains at the source. Rinse with water. Use a straw. Let a gentle whitening toothpaste keep the surface clean. Get a professional cleaning, which is the safest, best value brightening there is. And if you truly want to bleach, do it with custom trays from your dentist, not a burning strip, and never with lemon, charcoal, or acid hacks that eat the enamel you cannot grow back. Aim for healthy and natural, not blinding white. That is how you brighten your smile without punishing your teeth, and it usually costs you less than the pile of strips ever did. And keep seeing your own dentist, because a clean, healthy tooth is a brighter tooth, and they are the ones who can tell you honestly what is safe for your mouth. Next time, I am going to tackle the tooth sensitivity so many of you live with, that sharp wince at anything cold or sweet, and the cheap, gentle way to calm it down, because sensitivity and whitening are closer cousins than most people realize. It is the natural next step after today. So take care of those teeth and be kind to yourself about how they look. Remember, they are the only set you get, and you are never too old to start saving them. I am Dr. Warren Hale. I will see you next time.